my goodness, this is never ending, and I am just in the middle of a move. Hey everyone, this is Tim here, and I hope you're doing well, or at least a lot better than I am. I'm kind of in the middle of a move, actually near the unpacking phase and the cleaning, and it is a lot of work, and I can certainly use a break, and I think I am going to take a break. So I'm going to leave this for now, and going to visit the friends and the godkids over in Olympia, Washington, and it is nice to connect and also take a break as well. And it is going to be a long drive, about 5 hours, and I'm not going to do the 5-hour drive straight because I'm going to take a break in between, because I heard that there's a fantastic steakhouse along the way. In fact, it's America's #1 steakhouse, and they were voted that way, and I believe they are also voted America's loudest steakhouse, which is a recognition that they take with pride as well. It's called Texas Roadhouse, where they have freshly cut steaks, great appetizers, and the wonderful Southern hospitality as well. And I've heard it was very affordable and great value, and I believe they wanted to bring a great steakhouse experience and make it accessible to everyone, and that's pretty cool. And it reminds me of a fantastic trip I had in France, where I visited the world's best buffet. And believe it or not, with all the lobsters and the brigade of chefs cooking up dishes for you made to order, endless amounts of cloches, the grandeur of the dining rooms, and the preparation of the meals, the fantastic Canardo Sang, and all the desserts and pastries. And their goal also is to bring the art of French fine dining to everyone, making it affordable at about 50 euros or about 50 US dollars. So a very similar philosophy of eating together. And I actually asked them, how are you able to offer such great food at such a affordable price? And the main thing they mentioned was that they do everything in-house. Everything is made to scratch. They would rather invest in talented people preparing the food over pre-packaged and pre-made food. So really nice to hear. And at the Texas Roadhouse, I heard every restaurant has a butcher that butchers and cuts up all the steaks, and also an in-house baker that bakes up all the breads and all the other baked goods. So I can't wait to give it a try, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to put it to the test. Is it really America's #1 steakhouse? So it would be nice to put them to the test on a couple of categories, with the service and hospitality being one of the categories, as well as the atmosphere. And of course, we can't forget about the food, from the appetizers to the most important category, the steaks, and of course the value. So I'm going to retire just a bit from all this unpacking and go visit the godkids, and it's a long drive, so thank you so much for keeping me company, and let's go have a great meal together and put America's #1 steakhouse to the test. Come on, let's go. Oh, I need to get out of here. And off we go on a gorgeous drive on this overcast day. A bit of a wait at the border, even with Nexus. But soon we are on our way to the border town of Bellingham, past the Wavy Guys, into the strip mall, and we have arrived. Welcome back everyone, and this is the backside of the Texas Roadhouse. And just watching my way around the parking lot here. But this is a very crowded parking lot, and I suspect it does get pretty busy, so I hope you're hungry. Let's find out how the Texas Roadhouse is really like, and we'll have a great meal together. Come on, let's go inside. All right, and again, I think they just opened like half an hour ago, and it is incredibly busy. So it was really kind of them, and I got put on the wait list, or the join list. So I'm just gonna wait around for a little bit for my number to be called, and we'll have a great meal. And as we waited, I got a chance to browse the display case of beautifully cut steaks, and Ainsley here was explaining that we can actually choose our own cut for our meal, skip the lean, but went for the beautifully fatty marble ribeye, a 20-ouncer. And Ainsley was also explaining that they do everything here in-house, from baking the rolls to making their own croutons and even the bacon bits.
So everything is made from scratch, and we cut everything here as well.
Oh, thanks, Ainsley. Oh, that's wonderful. Hi, Kyla. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, wonderful. That looks amazing.
Do you want to pick a steak today?
Can I pick a steak? Oh, so this is really cool. As we get our table, we're multitasking as well. Oh, well, how about, well, Ainsley was talking about this nice,
Yeah, the bone-in.
yeah, the bone-in, the meaty one.
Right there.
Let's do the fatty one.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, Kyla.
So you're just going to give this to your server.
Okay. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, so a fantastic table here, and atmosphere and service, definitely a check. Kyla and Ainsley were fantastic, and to make it even better, some homemade rolls with a lot of butter. So we've already picked out our steak, and I think we're ready to have a great meal. And let's check the menu first. And look at this. Not only do you get the bread, but you get the peanuts too. We'll give this a try. Now, let's see. Our drink menu. All right, Texas pork. I think that would be a lot of fun. And another menu here. So their menus are definitely Texas size. So I've already gotten my steak, and we'll definitely go for the medium rare. Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, fantastic. This looks amazing. And
It is amazing. So, just let you know, we do have blender margaritas on our menu, ice cold beers, Coke products, teas, lemonades,
can I go for the Tito's and soda?
Tito's and soda. Do
Yeah.
you want a lime, lemon, and orange with that?
Sure, how about a lime? So really kind of Kennedy to recommend the rattlesnake bites and the cocktail. So I can't wait for the appetizers to come and also the cocktail, and we'll take you back when things arrive. But let me show you. This is about 4 o'clock or 4:30, and it is pretty busy here. And by pretty busy, I mean really busy. And while we wait, we got to go for the bread. Oh, bit of butter. Oh, and these are pillowy soft, light and fluffy. And a little bit of butter always makes things better. Or a lot of butter. Oh. Soft, fluffy bread with a beautiful, creamy, sweet and cinnamony butter, kind of like a cinnamon roll to get things started. Oh, and I can see our appies coming.
Got some
Oh.
and a blossom for you here.
Oh, thank you so much. So they are certainly fast here, and oh, the drinks are here. So this is very nice, vodka and soda. Cheers to you to a fantastic meal. Oh. Wonderfully refreshing, especially with that long drive. Nice and chilled, a bit of lime, simple and tasty. So even before the appetizers come, with the bread and the peanuts, they certainly take care of you. And this is certainly Southern hospitality at its finest up north. So I think the checks on service and hospitality, definitely a check there. And while this is nice and hot, I've always wanted to try a blooming onion, and I've never got a chance to try this before. But this is really cool. This is like French fries, but healthy for you because these are vegetables, a bit of a Cajun dip. All right, cheers to you. Oh. It's a beautiful French fry and an onion ring mixed together, and that Cajun dip, a bit of spiciness, a bit of tanginess, and we just gotta load it up. Oh, very nice. Oh. What a way to enjoy your veggies. And I do realize French fries are from potatoes, which is also a veggie, but something that is not veggie, but is a nice protein. These are rattlesnake bites, as they say. And oh my goodness. I don't think there's any rattlesnakes in here, and no veggies, but lots of cheesy calcium goodness. Oh. When you're here, even though there's no rattlesnakes, go for the rattlesnake bites because it is very crisp on the outside and very thin batter. And it's just ooey gooey cheesy goodness with a bit of jalapeno. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you so much. So we actually have our third appetizer. Oh. But these rattlesnake bites, absolutely delicious. So do get that. But earlier on, when I was ordering the main, Kennedy, being the salesperson as she is, she sold me on veggies.
Do you like salads? Are you a salad person? Because we have an amazing Caesar salad.
Really? Can
Yeah.
I? All right.
I get it every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for the Caesar salad. So with that endorsement, let's give it a try. And I believe what they say here is everything is made from scratch. Try a bit of the lettuce. Oh. As veggies and salad goes, that Caesar salad is done so well. And what is going on here? So a bit of line dancing I see. And now I can understand why, how the servers and hosts are so fit, even with the delicious food that we have here. And thanks to AI, we've cut out the music for copyright reasons. So fantastic there, and back to the salad, and a pleasant interruption at that, but very cheesy, very creamy, very flavorful, and very healthy.
How's everything tasting?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Perfect.
Thank you for selling me on the salad.
Oh, isn't it delicious?
It's very good.
Alrighty, enjoy your food.
Thank you. So that was Kennedy, you saw, or you didn't see behind, but all her recommendations, the rattlesnake bites and the salad, absolutely delicious. And we got to go for the crouton, and maybe not with our hands, and a bit of a straggler. As good as the salad is, it is the croutons that makes all the difference. Incredibly light, crispy, and you can taste the wonderful oily goodness in the best possible way. If only we can pick this up. There we go. Okay. Next time I'll order the Caesar salad and I'll skip the lettuce. Cheers. Oh. But before I leave you, I gotta say that that salad and the rattlesnake bites are the best things I've ever had. And again, thanks to Kennedy for that great suggestion. Oh, they did such a nice job. A bit of ranch. Oh. Very good. So, a lot to finish up here with the somewhat unhealthy to the healthy, and we'll take you back when the mains come. Wonderful meal so far. So a lot of appetizers there, and I wasn't intending to finish the rattlesnake bites nor the blooming onion, but I did manage to finish the salad and eat all my veggies because it is absolutely delicious. And I believe the croutons are made from that wonderful light fluffy bread that they offer. And it's kind of cool because everything is done in-house, from the crouton to the cut of the steaks. And lo and behold, our meal has arrived. Wow, oh, thank you. And this is what I ordered, the 20-ounce bone-in ribeye with all that luscious fat. And it comes with two sides, and I believe it's like $32, and I can't imagine a better deal because it has two sides. The first of which was the salad, and the second of the two sides is the Texas chili. So I can't wait to give it a try. And a bit of switch and roux, and as we're switching, I can see all the delicious food being served up over there, and a lot of hungry patrons as well, right over here. And I believe there is more line dancing down there. But let's give the chili a try. And unfortunately, we're missing a spoon. So I believe you eat this with a fork. So let's give this a try. Oh, I see our spoon actually coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, thanks. So really kind folks here. And so far, appetizers are absolutely gorgeous. And let's give this chili a try. Onions and, okay, this doesn't look right. This is Texas chili with beans. Let's see, let's give this a try. They can't be beans. Oh, that is a luscious chili, and it is beans. Beautiful meats, and a bit of beans here and there. Some onions and cheese. Oh. Is this authentic Texas chili? I don't know. You tell me, but from what I heard, I suspect there shouldn't be any beans in Texas chili, but very good nonetheless. Oh. But I could be mistaken. And the one thing that can counteract the beans in the chili, and that is a leftover rattlesnake bite as the substrate for the chili to go on. And I know it's been a while, but it is still nice and cheesy. So this might be messy, and we'll use a spoon. Oh, more cheese and chili all together. Oh. Oh. That is a wonderful bite in the form of a rattlesnake bite with some beautiful chili, and they are forgiven for the beans. I don't think the God kids, especially Theo, are going to get any of the rattlesnake bites. Or maybe I'll just order another order. But as good as the rattlesnake bites are, I wonder how does the blooming onion taste with the chili. There are raw onions on it, but maybe some deep fried onions would be even better. Very nice. A bit of crispness, but the rattlesnake bites with the chili, absolutely a winner. And our wine is here. So this is kind of cool. This is a Texas pour. And the pour, as usual, Southern hospitality style, it's above the line, just as big as the steak is. Let's give this a try. And a nice hefty Chardonnay. Cheers to you. Oh, that beautifully fruity, light, and full-bodied at the same time. I can't think of anything better to go with the steak. Oh, very good. All right, so we've got our work cut out for us. Let's give this a try. And let's see how the cook on the steak is. And again, I know this is Matthew's favorite part. This is Matthew from Say Hi to Matthew. This is the rib cap. And I always like to have a little bit of the both, a little bit of the two, I mean. And let's see. So I ordered this medium rare. So it's nice and tender. Oh, and I shouldn't cut this in half, but that's okay. This is for you guys to see how the steak is looking. And let's see. Okay, a beautiful blush of pink, and really impressed here. So I gotta try a bit of the rib cap as Matthew's favorite. Okay. Oh, perfect cut here. Bon appetit. Oh. They really do a good job here. That steak is cooked perfectly. A beautiful contrast between the rib cap and the rib eye, and tender melts in the mouth. but it's that wonderful char that adds so much flavor, nice and tender. Oh. That is so good. And I remember going to one of the popular steakhouses in Vancouver, and that was at Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse, where we ordered the porterhouse, and at $200, coming out a little cold and average. So I gotta say, the Texas Roadhouse certainly surpasses the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but they really do a nice job here, not only with a perfectly cooked meat, nice and warm, but that nice fat cap at the top, and it just adds so much more flavor. Very nice. A perfect pairing, and an even better pairing is this beautiful potato along with the steak and the wine, and of course the bacon all over the baked potato. And it was funny because I was asking Kennedy whether they have anything green onions or chives for the potato, but they only focus on the classics. They get down to brass tacks, no veggies, just good bacon and cheese and butter and sour cream for the potato. Nothing like a nice fluffy cheesy potato and a tartness of the sour cream with that unctuousness of the butter that's underlying everything. And hopefully we can pick this up in one go. And now everything all together with the beautiful ribeye. Oh, and I barely need to put any pressure. It just cuts beautifully right over here with a bit of potato, rib cap, fat ribeye on top of the potato. Oh, this is a giant bite. But I've been in worse situations before, and if we have trouble like these, we are in pretty good shape. Cheers. Oh, that was a big bite and a bit of a problem, but I guess wine is the solution to and cause of many problems. But oh, thank you so much. So our mac and cheese have arrived, and this is one of the sides that you can get. And it was really kind of Kennedy to suggest mac and cheese. And this is kicked up a notch, as they say. And she is definitely quite the salesperson and really full here. And I certainly have too much food, but she was able to talk me into the salad and another helping of mac and cheese. We just got to stir it up. And as we do so, typical Texas style, more line dancing. And we got to give this a try. Oh, all mixed up. That's something you don't get out of the box. Beautiful, creamy, cheesy sauce, perfectly cooked macaroni, and that butter, garlic, and Parmesan. What a combination. And you can get the mac and cheese on the menu, but you just have to ask for the butter garlic, or the garlic butter and the Parmesan. Cheers. So there's so much more to finish up, and I think I've gotten myself into a bit of a bind, but that's okay. We'll finish this off and see what's next. Cheers to you.
Oh. So definitely getting really full here. And if I wasn't in a restaurant, I would be gnawing on this bone right here. And this certainly looks pretty good. So just a little bit embarrassed to do so here, but with the majority of the blooming onion left and a few rattlesnake bites remaining, I'm gonna have to pack this home. So I might as well pack up the bone as well. Just a little bit to finish off with the macaroni and cheese. And I was speaking to Kennedy, and apparently this is her own creation with a mac and cheese with the garlic butter and the Parmesan cheese. So again, as I mentioned, you can get the mac and cheese and then you can add the garlic butter and the Parmesan. And again, this is Kennedy's creation, and to make it my own, I'm gonna do the Parmesan cheese and the garlic butter and a bit of bacon to it. Cheers. So I still have a little bit of mac and cheese remaining and a bit of chili, and so far it is a fantastic meal. So from the rating of atmosphere and Southern hospitality or hospitality and the food wise, I think it's a check all the way. So I'll finish this up and I'll take it back for dessert. Oh, this has got to be at least 2,000 calories. Cheers. As I was finishing up my meal, Kennedy came by once again, salesperson extraordinaire, and she sold me the classic Texas Roadhouse cheeseburger. And I do have to admit, it takes two to tango. And when I was at Peter Luger's enjoying the steak, and Jan and Catalin suggested the Peter Luger burger, and that was certainly a wonderful experience and something I would have regretted if I had not ordered it. And that was one of the most enjoyable burgers I ever had. And since Kennedy mentioned that as well, I got to give it a try. And oh, here it comes.
Alrighty.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
that.
Oh,
And there are those for you.
a two-plater.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Do you need any mustard mayo?
Oh,
Anything for that burger?
I think we're good. All right.
Enjoy that burger.
Oh, thank you. So this is not a small burger, and the burger and fries come in 2 plates. And this is the first time I've ever been so afraid to see a potato. But that burger certainly looks amazing. Oh dear, so we got to try the fries. And again, all those will be packed up, including the bone. But since we have chili cheese fries, or cheese fries and a side of chili, we can make this our very own chili cheese fries with bacon. Oh, and this is piping hot. Oh. If I wasn't so full, I can finish this entire plate of steak fries, fresh out of the fryer. Oh. Very good and very hot. And now we got to try the burger. And when Kennedy was suggesting I order the burger after the steak, I knew I wasn't going to finish it. It was just mainly to try. And again, if I didn't get that Peter Luger burger, I would have been regretting it. So I don't want to regret. So let's give this a try, no matter how big it is, but we are going to pack this up. So let's give this a try, and we'll do a nice cross section for you. All right, so we've got the stick to hold it together. All right, so carefully. Okay, my goodness, look at this. Nice and pink, and that patty is probably ½ an inch thick. Cheers to you. That is a great burger. Beautifully cooked. A 7-layer burger patty is beautifully cooked and nice and thick, as mentioned. And it also has a bit of caramelized onions. But to make it even better, we will employ the cactus or the spicy sauce. from the blooming onions, and the burger doesn't come with any sauces. You have to request it. So if you're here, request the blooming onion sauce. No. And confirm. The beautiful crusty char on the burger is complemented nicely with that tangy, spicy, mayonnaise sauce. Very nice. So I'm gonna finish at least half the burger and a few fries. No way I can finish all this. Ooh, a pickle. And so far, this is an outstanding steakhouse. Beautiful burgers, beautiful steaks, and northern hospitality. Cheers. And a good pickle. So I'll finish off the rest of the burger a fry or two, and I'll take it back for the final thoughts. Cheers. The final thoughts will have to wait because we have coffee and dessert and cream, and there's no way I was going to finish up all those appetizers and the burger and the fries. So 2 big boxes to take home, but a bit of coffee, and we'll give it a swirl. Oh, that is very good. So burger was fantastic. If Peter Luger was on top, and they are, they're kind of midway. It's okay, but for $15 for a cheeseburger and all that fries, a 2-plater, I can't think of anything better. So we'll continue with the final thoughts, but I couldn't resist with the dessert. And what better way to wrap up a meal than with a fresh apple pie. And before the apple pie comes, I remember the chilies with the beans, and Kennedy was mentioning that the beans and the chili only happens here up north or on the west coast. Other Texas Roadhouse have chili with all meat, so that's kind of nice to know. So as we wait for the dessert to arrive, or the apple pie to arrive, so a little bit more coffee, and this is much needed with a Texas pour, a glass of wine, and all that food. And again, the blooming onion, you really need a whole group of people for that. So thank you so much for joining me, at least if not in person, in spirit. That's fantastic. Very good. And I believe I see our apple pie coming.
There you
Oh,
go.
thank you so much.
Alrighty.
So a nice symmetry here: apple strudel at Peter Luger's, and apple pie and ice cream at the Texas Roadhouse. So I can see the similarities with Peter Luger's and the Texas Roadhouse. Very different experiences. You can't really compare the two, but just as fun as well. And as we speak, I can see people celebrating their birthdays. And I'm not sure if you can see, but that fellow there is sitting on a saddle. Oh, and I wish I could have shown you. He was having trouble getting off the saddle. But let's give the apple pie and ice cream a try. And this is a beautiful caramel sauce here. And okay, I can smell the cinnamon already. Oh, and we'll definitely need to go for the ice cream first. Oh, and everything folds along. Oh.
This to you?
That is so good. Thank you so much.
Do you know it's National Pie Day?
Is it National Pie Day?
National Pie Day.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Alright, you got
Thank
pie
you for the
you.
recommendation. You are quite the salesperson. Oh, the burger, the salad, and now this is wonderful. Thank you, Kennedy.
It's actually my first time serving. This is my first serving job.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you tell?
absolutely. You're a pro. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. So that's Kennedy there. I can't even speak. That's Kennedy over there, and again, their northern hospitality, second to none. Again, we've got ice cream here. We've got a bit of creme anglaise because I waited too long, but a nice warm apple pie with the cold ice cream. All together, oh my goodness. and more of the apple. So very good here. And I don't think I'll have any problem finishing this up because I packed away the burger and the blooming onions. So thank you for joining. And finally, the final thoughts is on the cat, I can't even speak now. I think it's that Texas pour, which is really getting to me. But from the categories, ambience, atmosphere, definitely I check. In fact, high marks there. Hospitality, way up there. In fact, it's probably one of the best. Really enjoyable. Oh, thank you so much.
Incredible serving.
Oh, it was incredible. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you. So as I mentioned, hospitality, absolutely fantastic. And what is not so fantastic is the bill. But even with that, it's really good value here. Burger, $15 for a 2-plater. And then I saw on the menu that for $15 you can get a really nice dinner. And that 20-ounce bone-in ribeye for $32 with the 2 massive sides. Absolutely wonderful. So again, hospitality way up there. Food-wise, appetizers, check, very good. Rattlesnake bites is a must-try. And so is the Caesar salad, believe it or not, especially those croutons. Really delicious. And go for the mac and cheese with the Parmesan and the garlic butter. The mains, steaks, again, very, very good. For the price and value, absolutely superb. Beautifully marbled meat with our in-house butcher. And it's difficult to compare this with Peter Luger's, but again, you won't be sorry with either one. And I am really surprised because I would come here over the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse any day, even at the same price. It was fantastic here. And of course, the friendly service with Kennedy and Ainsley and Kyra for showing me all the great steaks here. So thank you so much for joining. And if you're here, around here, give it a try. And I would love to find something similar to the Texas Roadhouse in Vancouver or in Canada. So if you know of a great place similar to this, please let me know. So again, thank you so much for joining. And until we see each other again, I hope you're eating well, I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you're traveling well. Thank you so much. And now we have a tough choice, but I think a bit of coffee because it is a long drive to Olympia. Again, thank you for joining, and God bless you all. Cheers. Much needed. We've been here for about an hour or so, and now it is prime time with the dinner rush. So I'm going to quickly finish this up so that other people can enjoy this experience. Thank you so much again.